Hey there, Alex at Tech. How you doing? The phone I have here in my hand is the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. It's been around for a little bit of time now. The GearBest reached out to us and asked us to review this unit, and we thought about it and said, hey, you know what? The phone is still relevant right now, so let's review it. So thank you, GearBest, for sending this to us. I'll have a link in the description below if you're interested in this phone. And yeah, let's jump right into it. This is the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. Looking at the Redmi 4A, you can easily come to the conclusion that this is a low-end phone. It's made from plastic and the display doesn't have the highest resolution, but there are plenty of reasons for optimism. As a budget phone of only $120, the processor reflects that price point. A Snapdragon 425 with 2GB of RAM powers the phone, while 32GB of storage and microSD card support provides space for your apps. That combination isn't eye-popping, but it surprisingly runs MIUI 8 pretty efficiently. Most of the mobile games I play run without a hitch. Load times are slightly slower, but nothing that would make you claw out your eyes while waiting. Just pretty good performance navigating through Xiaomi's version of Android Marshmallow. Whether you're browsing the web or watching videos, the 5-inch 720p IPS screen isn't anything to frown upon, at least not to my eyes. The display is sharp and colors pop pretty nicely for displays in this price range. Viewing angles, which are the Achilles heel for phones in this range, are actually really good. I can tell you, I don't mind watching things on this phone, and for a budget device, that is a huge compliment. The plastic on the phone doesn't feel too cheap. It feels hollow but very comfortable in your hand. I do not like the capacitive reverse navigation buttons. Those are Xiaomi staples though. Unfortunately, they are also non-backlit. Some don't mind this layout, but I prefer on-screen navigation buttons. For a phone this small, it's quite awesome that Xiaomi included a 3120 mAh battery. Battery life to this point has been good. I'll last you a full day and then some. For a budget phone to include a bigger battery than some flagship devices really puts into question what OEMs prioritize with their manufacturing budgets. Okay, the camera. 13 megapixels, f2.2 rear camera, only shoots 1080p video. That's to be expected stuff. Holy walking dead though. The camera was off the charts good for a budget phone. I did not expect to say positive things, but looking at these photos taken at nighttime, I've been saying for a while now, but for these modern smartphones, your camera is made or broken by the low light performance. You lose a little bit of detail you get with higher priced phones here, but the clarity and the sharpness of the images at nighttime, man, I've seen worse in phones quadruple the price of this phone. Lastly, let's talk about audio. They aren't too common anymore, but the 4A has a rear-firing speaker. It's not good. Muffled and lacking in bass. Take a listen to this.
They aren't particularly clear. Bigger 12-inch model has a quad-inch screen, but I can tell you that this one is respectable at this resolution. Colors are sharp and super saturated, and the viewing experience is enjoyable.
In conclusion, I do think that the Redmi 4A is a good buy at $120. Xiaomi has always been known for making really great hardware for a really affordable price, and that's always allowed me to stomach MIUI. I'm not a fan of MIUI, I've made that very clear in the past, but a lot of you guys out there do love MIUI, and in Asia, that's a huge thing. I know a lot of people love MIUI there, and I know a lot of people watching right now love MIUI as well, so it is subjective. For me personally, I do think that MIUI has improved a lot, and this will get MIUI 9 soon, and the fact that it works in T-Mobile here with Band 4 and LTE, if you live in a major city like Los Angeles or New York or Washington DC, you can definitely use this phone. I had no problem using this with LTE speeds in Los Angeles here. So hey, you know what? Awesome. I wish more Xiaomi devices have that, and I know the Mi Mix 2 now has all the bands, so you can use that here in the US as well. So props to that. Gradually we'll see more Xiaomi phones here in the US as well. But if you're looking for a budget phone and you live in a major city here in the US and you use T-Mobile, that's a lot of ifs, but if you fall in those categories, this is a good budget phone you can get for yourself as a secondary phone, or maybe for your kids. So there we go. Those are my impressions of the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. Thank you, GearBest, once again for sending this to us to review. Definitely appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video.
If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell button below so that you don't miss a single video in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!